Hi guys, and happy Saturday. So I'm going to show you this cute, what I call an easel card. So as you can see, when it's folded up, it will fit into a normal envelope. But when you open it up, you have this easel look. And you can use this to write your message on the back, or once it's open, you can write your message in here. And I'm going to show you how to do this. It's not terribly hard. It does take some getting used to with the cuts and the scoring. Like I said, again, it's not too terribly hard. And once you get the hang of it, you can make it, quite a bit. Okay, so you are going to start with a 8.5 by 5.5 card base, which is your normal. And what you're going to do is you're going to go on this side, and I hope that the camera picks it up. You're going to be using this a lot, and then I have a piece of white copy paper underneath here to show the markings there. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in 1 inch, and with your cutting blade, you're going to bring it to this 1 inch mark. Remember, you have your little arrows here. So you're going to go to the 1 inch mark, and you're going to cut from 1 all the way down to 5 1/4. Now, I'm going to have to put on my readers because my monovision is still screwed up from this week from working so much. So it's going to go from the 1 to the 5 1/4, which is right here. So you're going to cut to there. Then you're going to go, so you're 1 inch in from the end on this. Now remember, since this is 5 1/2, that means you're going to go to 4 1/2. And you're going to make sure you're at that 5 1/4 mark. And again, you're going to go up to 1. Okay, so it's going to look like this for right now. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to do is we're going to do scoring. So make sure either take that blade completely out. Remember, your little track is down here for taking it out. So take it out and just have the scoring in there. And what you're going to do here is you're going to go 1 inch in here, and you're going to take that scoring right where that line is and score up. Then you're going to come here, again go 1 inch. This time you can look on this side and go to that line. So that's the first one. Then you're also going to go to where it ends. Again, score down to that 1 inch. Bring it over. Make sure I have that right. And you're going to score there. Okay. So this is going to be the back part of it, and this is going to be your front base. Then the next two you're going to do is you're going to go back here, and you're going to go to that 2 inch. And score down to that line. And on this one, I just like bringing it up and scoring up to that line. And then what you're going to do, because this is going to be a standard card, you're going to come to the 4 1/4, which is usually where you score the whole card length down. But now you're just going to score on to that in between the two cuts. Okay, so you're going to go up here, and you're going to score all the way to there. All right, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I'm going to start burnishing it. That way you can see all the different marks. Oh, I'm going to take off my readers now too. So here's your first one. That was your 1 inch score. And you're going to make that be your mountain fold. And then here's that 2-inch score. That's going to be your valley. And then here's your 4 1/4. So now you're going to see, and then you're going to burnish all of them. And if you're a little bit off, here's where you can adjust. Can you see I'm just a little bit off there? So I'm going to go up here and adjust here. I must have not, at that 4 1/4, must not have done that line very well. So then you're going to burnish all of them. And then underneath here, because these should line up with the edge of your card here. See, there and there. So there is your basic frame. Now, the way to layer it, some people do it differently. This is how I do it. Since this is an inch here and this is an inch here, these are all going to be cut at 3/4. I don't know if you can see that, but see, that's 3/4. So this is going to go down here, and these two are going to go here. Now you can score that if you want to. I like taping it down first and then just folding it on that line. So once you tape it down, you're just going to go ahead and fold that line. And let me grab my adhesive. Here's my Stampin' Seal. I don't know why I keep it in this bag. I seem to think that if I do, I'm not going to get it caught on, you know, the tape being exposed, but it does have a cap. So I don't know why I continue to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go here, and then here's the bottom of that line. Oops. All right, I'm going to make this one opposite the other one, because I put the tape on the wrong side. So you're going to center that, and what I like to do is where that fold line is, I just like going like that. You can score it if you want to, but I like going like that, and bring it down and doing that extra burnish there. All right, so then again on this one, we're going to, I must have not lifted straight up because I'm so used to doing that check mark still. I've got to stop doing that. Okay, so here again, here's your fold line. So we're going to make that. And again, here's that fold. So I just do it by hand. Okay. And then go ahead on that back end, just so that. And then this is going to be 5 1/4. And I'm going to do this the opposite way. And that you're going to center on that. So now you have that. And then this is 3 by 3 1/4. And you can see it'll fit both ways, but it fits better that way. If you go this way, yes, it will butt up right to your designer paper. But I kind of like having that little border all the way around. Okay, so let me get out my piercing mat. Sorry for the reach. Now this paper has, you know, it's the Heather Highland, all that. I'm going to go a little bit darker. I'm going to use the Gorgeous Grape. That's the only bad thing about me having my pads right here is that I get my arms in the video, so I'm so sorry. This one, let's see. I'm going to use the Balmy Blue. And I think I've cleaned it off from before. Don't know how I got that in there. But anyway, so that's the Balmy Blue. Oh, and I guess I should mention that these sets, these stamps, of course, from that Snowflake Wishes that was over here on the side that you've been seeing. Okay, then I'm going to take the smaller snowflake. I am going to do this one. I want to do it, I think, in mint macaron, because that's one of the colors in the designer paper. And as you can see, I'm doing these in 3s. I'm going to try to cover up that spot that I made there. There, you can't even tell now, can you? Put that one at full, because see, you usually have one that's completely stamped and then the others are kind of off. I'm going to put that one there. And my last one. Now, I don't believe this color is on, sorry for the arms again. I don't believe this color, just Jade, which is one of the in colors, is on the collection, the color collection, but I love it. And with the smallest stamp, you want to kind of have a more bold color. Okay, put that just Jade back. So now you're going to put those off to the side. I always then, even though the ink dries fast, I always make sure I'm in a different part of my let me go ahead. Oh, obviously I must have done the click, because now you can see this part is coming up, so I've got to figure out there how to advance it so that loop's no longer there. And that's the good thing about this being in a refillable case. You don't have to worry about that. So now we're going to go ahead and put this back together. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm just going to get my ATG, because it's loaded up, ready to go. Because it's a delicate operation to put that back together. That's why you want to make sure that you're not doing that check mark, because it will do that. And just here, I like doing this just to see where that edge kind of is, so I can line it up. And there you are. Look how gorgeous. All right, thanks guys, and have a great Saturday.